So far, this NBA season has been really weird. Now, don't hate me for saying that, but that's just honestly how I feel. This NBA season, I feel like we've seen a massive amount of outliers. The Toronto Raptors have been struggling, but I'm sure they'll turn it around. Julius Randle is looking like a flat-out star for the New York Knicks, and as a matter of fact, the New York Knicks don't have a losing record. W's only. The Phoenix Suns are continuing their hot play from the NBA bubble, even though that one might not really be weird. I mean, come on, we knew Devin Booker, CP3, Ayton, Bridges, the whole squad was going to be tough to handle. This is a team that had unfinished business coming into this next season. All in all, even though things have been weird, things have been fun. I think weird is good. You want to know what's really weird? Anthony Davis just called out the Los Angeles Lakers' entire squad. And as a matter of fact, it's not AD's first time doing this. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. If you guys enjoy my content, you'll probably enjoy my streams. The link to my stream will be in the description below. In that same description, you'll find the link to my Twitter and my NFL channel. It looks like Deshaun Watson might be getting traded, and what better way to find out why than a Red Zone Coop video. The Los Angeles Lakers, easily one of the best teams in the entire NBA. They went all the way in the NBA bubble, but perhaps that bubble run is having some lasting effects on this Lakers squad. While the Los Angeles Lakers offseason was incredibly short, so was the rest of the league's. But the rest of the league's offseason wasn't near as dominant as the Lakers. This Lakers offseason was so dominant that everybody thought this was a team that would be on cruise control coming into this season. And just like that, they are. The Lakers have been on cruise control what feels like this entire year. And Anthony Davis, he's just not feeling it. If you've been watching Lakers games, I don't think you're going to argue that this team's effort level has been noticeably low. Not saying they've been a bad team or anything like that. They just haven't been giving 100%. Yet still, this is a team that is one of the best in the entire NBA. Recently, LA played the San Antonio Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge went off. He dropped 28 points. It felt like LaMarcus Aldridge was back in Portland. A lot of people don't remember Portland, LA, but I do. The Lakers conceded a lot of open looks to a Spurs team that has been up and down this entire season. The Lakers had beaten the Spurs twice already this year. Hey, maybe they were down to take one. Look, I don't know. Either way, the Lakers' defensive effort was abysmal. AD took note and he kind of went off.
No. Some nights we bring it defensively, and some nights we don't. We have Spurs in the game where we're really good defensively, but for the entire 40 minutes on a consistent basis, we haven't. We know it's going to be mistakes. Teams are going to make shots. You're not going to be perfect the entire 48, but we're not executing what we're supposed to do, and our communication has been terrible. I think so. For the first 9 games that we played. And we got to be way better defensively. We want to have a chance to defend our title. And there's no excuse for that. Defense isn't, about, schemes or things like that. It's just about energy and effort. It takes nothing to leave it on the defensive end. You can't control on the offensive end if shots go in or not. But defensively, you can control how hard you play. And, we playing hard, but we're just we're late on our coverages. Our communication hasn't really been good. And I think, we're good in the initial, initial 10 seconds into the clock, even 15 seconds to the clock. It's that second action, third action that teams run that kind of get us. And some things you can't control, a bad miss, or you're closing out on the weak side and God make a tough shot, or a bad bounce or anything like that. But a lot of times it's just us, messing up our schemes and not talking, which is leading to open shots or guys at the rim.
To summarize, AD wanted more from the Lakers on the defensive side of the basketball. You want to know what's crazy? The Lakers are like 6th in defensive efficiency, and here's Anthony Davis, championship mindset, wanting more from this Lakers squad. Lakers fans, in the comments below, I want to know how you guys have felt about the play of Schroeder, Marc Gasol, and Montrezl Harrell. While Harrell can be good on the offensive side of the basketball, as a matter of fact, this guy is shooting 61% from the field this season. Defensively, this is somebody that absolutely leaves a lot to be desired. While the Clippers lost Harrell, getting Ibaka to me was a massive upgrade for them that is honestly not getting enough love. Look, I know that move got a lot of love, but I think it could have gotten even more, and it should. Ibaka is a premium type of player. You know why the Raptors are struggling? Not just because Siakam has been playing poorly, but Baines has been unplayable for them at times. Losing players like Ibaka and Gasol, yes, that's going to be tough for basically any team. There were spurts in the playoffs last season where Montrezl Harrell was simply unplayable. He's somebody that you really don't want playing center because he's not really a rim protector like that, and he's a little undersized. And if you put him at power forward, the way the game of basketball is played now, he's just not going to be quick enough to keep up with a lot of forwards in this league. The game is always evolving, and forwards now feel faster and more versatile than ever. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Lakers video if I didn't talk LeBron James. At 36 years old, LeBron's putting up 24 points per game, 9 boards, and 8 assists. At 36 years old, Bron's almost averaging a trip dub, but the numbers don't come close to telling the full story. With LeBron James on the court, the Lakers are significantly better. I mean, even though everybody knew that. The difference between when he's on and off is staggering. Speaking of staggering, you figure the Lakers would be a little better when they stagger the minutes of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. With Bron off the court, at times, it feels like the Lakers have struggled to stay afloat. Now, that's not me saying AD isn't somebody that can lead the Lakers. He is. But unfortunately, if you look at AD's numbers across the board, this is somebody that is putting up a lot of career lows. Already, I'm hearing rumblings around the league that Anthony Davis can't lead an offense. He can't be the focal point of an NBA team that wants to win an NBA championship. And honestly, I want to know what you guys think about that. Because it's not just guys around the league saying that. I'm seeing LA fans say that also. AD is a flat out superstar, one of the best players in the entire NBA. But let other people tell it, the star still has a lot to prove. I think AD bringing attention to the Lakers defense is awesome because this isn't the first time AD has done something like this. As a matter of fact, AD has actually called out LeBron James himself before, and it shocked the entire Lakers team. Yeah, but there were no hard feelings. Everybody understands. They're just trying to make each other better. With that being said, the Lakers bounced back with a big time win over the Chicago Bulls after losing to the San Antonio Spurs. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.